I can say unrelated to that, she's a disaster for New York. She's a horrible, horrible human being. And I think she's a total crook. There's no question about it. But that's just my opinion. Pam's going to have to do what she wants. She's a very bad person. She's a very, very bad person who campaigned solely on, I'm going to get Donald Trump over and over again. She's a sick person. But that's has nothing to do with what Pam does. Pam is going to do what's right. She always does. I've known her a long time.
So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to the news with TK. And yeah, it looks like Letitia James is running into multiple issues on multiple fronts. As you saw there, the president basically cooked her on a question offered by the press yesterday. Not to be outdone, it looks like the New York bar is taking the complaints against Letitia James seriously. Now, to be honest with you, for the bar to do that, other high profile people who have been banned in the past or, removed or had their license revoked, like Rudy Giuliani, didn't politically align with the people on the New York bar. So they were happy to do that anyway. Bill Clinton wasn't really going to be practicing law anymore. So kind of arbitrary. But when you have a sitting attorney general, and they're actually looking at and considering a suspension of the law license of Letitia James. That's huge, huge news. Now, when can we expect to see something happen? Well, they're actually having a conversation, or not like a hearing, but a kind of a quasi hearing today on whether or not they should, suspend her license while they actually look at it. If they're looking at, does this person cause so much harm to the state of New York that we need to suspend the license until the full hearing can be had? That's huge. At the same time, we already know Pam Bondi has been moving forward. They have subpoenaed and they have obtained all of the records from the banks over the last 7 years. Now, I don't know if the statute of limitation goes back 7 years. I thought it was 5. Maybe it goes back 7, and they're trying to show a history of her doing this over a long period of time. But the other thing that happened, interestingly enough, is the FBI is trying to talk to some of Letitia James' staff, specifically those staff that were listed or used by Letitia James to witness documents on state time for personal real estate deals. Yeah. And evidently, Mrs. James's office is repeatedly saying that these staff are not available. There's only so much time, and what will most likely happen is the FBI is just going to show up at their house to have that conversation. Or they'll get picked up and be brought in for questioning. So I'm sure that's going to go over like a fart in church for Letitia James. But there is your Letitia James update. I thought it was interesting. I thought what the president said was mildly funny. And I think it's a matter of time now before, I wasn't sure that she was going to get charged by the Department of Justice. But to see the moves that DOJ is taking, by now trying to interview and talk to her other staff. And evidently there's a long history of this with Letitia James using her staff to make these deals and witness documents. So that could also be its own issue by itself. Never mind the campaign finance issues, which she's also under investigation for. I'll get into that in a separate video, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.